What's going on, man?
The Game Master.
What's the beef? Who's the perp? We have a 1017 at the sugar factory.
All right, let's wet our whistles.
I guess I did something to piss off the Instagram gods.
Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
I can't leave Slippy hanging. You idiots!
Drug dealers are dorks. Don't even talk to them.
Hey guys, what is going on? Happy Sunday and welcome to a Sunday sesh, a rare one. Welcome to the Gaming Lifestyle Lounge. I'm America's #1 online video game personality, Ben the Parvinator Parvin, here at your service. Hopefully you can help put me at ease. How you guys doing? Happy Sunday. I was planning on just streaming tomorrow, and I was setting everything up for Zelda Oracle of Seasons. We're about to go to, we're working on getting access to dungeon number 4, the Sunken City. I was going to do it all tomorrow, and I was, okay, let me put up the Monday stuff. I was like, what am I going to do for the rest of today? I had a little more time than I thought I would, so let's play today. Welcome, guys. How you doing? Happy Sunday. I'll probably get the day wrong more than once today. Man. Onward to Sunken City. Here we go. I wasn't sure if we should play this or do Castlevania, which we did on Friday, but we'll put a little more space in between that. Maybe we'll do Castlevania tomorrow or something. We'll see. See how we're feeling.
Ooh,
Oh, nice. Yeah. Glad that I could catch you during a time when you're not working. Yeah, happy Sunday. Have you played this one before, Sir Martin? Let's see. Let me get it rolling on our end. There it is. A little hooked, little caught up in the chords here. Fix that. Yeah, these are pretty sweet. They came out for the Game Boy Color. It was like 2 games that were, they came out simultaneously, and they both have, you know, it's like a full 8 dungeons to them, a full Zelda game. But then when you beat one of them, it's Oracle of Ages and then Oracle of Seasons. We're doing Seasons now. There's something really cool about it, though, where if once you beat one of the games, you get a password. There's actually a couple passwords you can get for some other stuff, too. But when you go to start your second game, you put that password in, and all the stuff in that game, some of it changes to reflect that you beat the first game. So you get kind of this overarching adventure across the 2, and that's the only way that you get to do, like, fight the real boss, and there's all this extra story that you miss if you don't link the 2 games after you beat one of them. So it's a pretty sweet concept. I'm really liking it. And, you know, you would see different things based on which game you beat first. You know, there's some surprises there, so there's a lot of replayability, you know. Yeah. Dustin, what's up, man? Welcome. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Dustin said, oh, okay. Here we are. Yeah, I didn't plan on it, but I was sitting around and I was like, man, I got a little extra time today, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I was setting everything up for tomorrow, and in fact, I pretty much got to the end of that. But there've just been a couple times I thought, like, man, what if I stream today? Could I pull that off? All right, well, nothing changes here in terms of the controller still sucking, but let me see. Might be able to get a few minutes actually off the cord, which might help it some. There we go. Oh. Cool. Good stuff. I only wish that I did this as a bit every time I started a stream, but sadly. There it is. All right, we're good. There we go. All right, so I'm looking for what's known as the Sunken City, and, you know, by way of searching around a whole bunch when we last played this on Wednesday, and then, yeah, just really, especially down here in Subrosia, I forgot that, you know what it is? I went back and I watched some of the footage today to set up for today's stream, and when we got that message from the Maku tree, it told us where, you know, it told us how to get to, what's it called? Our destination today, Sunken City. But it was a bit, you know, I heard Sunken City, and I don't know, I thought that was Subrosia, and, like, or that was a part of this map here. I had just kind of whiffed on that, so let's go a different exit out of here. I forget, everything's kind of, I think we have to connect through that tunnel, actually. Or go down. I forget how it all connects together. But yeah, it's they had told us where it was and to go to the falls of this area. And it's, yeah, at least we got to go on another date. Absolutely. You know, it was totally worth it to get to hang out with Rosa once again. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Happy Sunday. I regret that I couldn't get it done in Castlevania on Friday, but so it goes. I think... What are you doing? I think we'll give that another shot at some point, though. Wait, I think there's another way to, like... Trying to think of where all my exits are out of here. I think one is just straight up. No, yeah, it was, it's a, so I don't have any plans for it yet, Sir Martin, but it's a charity that, some of my in-laws run for, my wife's cousin. And yeah, I had mentioned that I was going to be going to their big, charity fundraiser and stuff. That was a whole lot of fun. They did this little, music fest. A really small town thing with a few, you know, local musicians and stuff. And, with all proceeds going to the foundation that was set up in the name of my wife's cousin. So yeah, I asked them if they'd be okay with me doing a stream for it sometime, and they said yeah. So there's nothing set up yet, but I would like to try to get one scheduled at some point in the not too distant future. I just don't have plans for it right away. Got to kind of follow up and maybe ask them for some graphics or something, you know. They have anything on their end that they can do to help me spruce it up, or have a contact or anything like that. Make sure I know, you know, what needs to be done for, you know, their charity purposes and everything. So, yeah, so nothing yet. And yeah, it's a foundation that's in her honor. You know, she passed away of an unexpected, well, unintended, you know, overdose. And, there's a lot of that going on, and there's this group does a lot of work to put, they worked with some local schools to put Narcan in those schools as well, and you know, have folks come in and visit and do like you know, some drug education and stuff from a harm what's it called, sorry, apparently I can't play and talk at the same time. A harm reduction kind of perspective, and you know, it's yeah, it's, you know, it's they've also had a couple scholarships as well for folks who you know, have been impacted by, you know, drug abuse, drug overdose, drug deaths, etc. And yeah, so the foundation's been going for a few years now. But yeah, I'm gonna get in touch with them and make it official, and hopefully we can have something cool going on for them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Thank you for asking about that too. I appreciate that. When I think about playing a marathon game or something, I think maybe like Ocarina of Time or something would be good, you know? I feel like that's one of the games I could probably marathon my way through, but I haven't ever gone all the way through the game. I've gotten kind of close in one sitting, but... Oh, thanks. Yeah, thank you. That's cool. Well, we'll tell everybody I said hi, and yeah, appreciate you coming through. Yeah, Ichigo, welcome, buddy. Dustin, I'd missed your comment earlier. Sorry, man. Made some chili. Might regret that later. I think chili came up. Maybe you had mentioned it. Chili came up in the stream last week somehow. So yeah, I don't. Towards the end of the week, maybe you've been thinking about it. Seeing that chili in your dreams. Yeah, yeah, it's tough, man. And for a while I kept up with some folks, you know, via Facebook, but once I dropped that, I really, you know, lost a lot of, it wasn't that I was actively talking with a lot of folks, but, you know, you'd see the occasional updates and stuff, but yeah. How you doing, Ichigo? Welcome, man. It is like it's like the old days. Sunday stream. Yeah, I was just like the old days. I was putting together the stream for Monday, and then I started thinking to myself, what am I going to do when this is done? And I'm all set up for Monday, and then I have several hours left on Sunday. What am I going to do with that time? Am I going to be able to be productive? I don't remember a child being up here last time, so I'm gonna check on this situation, make sure everybody's okay. I am the senior pupil of Troy, Labrena's biologist. Listen to my request. Okay. I'm very busy, so I want you to tell this secret to Dr. Troy up on Rolling Ridge on Labrena. Alright, let me get my notes out. Oracle of Seasons. Still need to find a fine iron pot for a Subrosian that wants to do some cooking. Alright, let me see. I have too many windows. Someone's on Rolling Ridge in Labrena. Not to be confused with Rolling Rock. You got that? How about one more time, please? Very busy, so I want you to tell the secret to Dr. Troy. Tell this secret to Dr. Troy. Yeah, and then he says what? Yeah, up on Rolling Ridge, yeah. Alright, I'm ready for this secret. Oh, this is another thing you poured over from the game. I don't know if we'll actually want this. This is one of those other things, you know, when you play one game and then you either beat it or you just start playing the other one. This is one of those codes you can bring with you. We're not going to Labrena. That's like that's the other game's world. I'm counting on you. I know, did that kid just curse at me? Dude, go around. If I could just oil it, they would go around more quickly. Yep, so he's still looking for oil. There's a big trading game, and I don't know that I found where it starts yet, you know, but we found a few folks who are looking for something. Windmill guy wants oil. I wrote that down earlier, but did I mark where he is on the map? No, I didn't. Let's get into we're really getting into the weeds here, but okay, let's see. Sometimes it's easier to even just go from the bottom, but all right, he's at let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I think that they were, what was it like? I think it was 18 or 16 for the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 16. Yeah. Do-do-do. Mm-hmm. And then it's, let's see how many, brief in the bottom. Okay, sweet. All right. And in fact, I think we'll be able to find it anyway. I think if you just go here and you see a thing, I think you can click on it there. I just hit the wrong button. Cool. Sorry, never mind the streamer here. All right, let's get into this. What are we doing? All right, get out. Exit, please. Hit the stairs. Love that we get some of the, you know, again, this is like really in the wake of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, this game is. So you get a ton of the, you know, you get a ton of references to that, or some of the characters get shared across, but... Okay, we want to head towards what I believe is kind of up in here. Maybe kind of in a weird part of Hey, welcome. How you doing, Steven? Happy Sunday. Okay, so we kind of want to head like I burned all those, right? Let me double check. I was hoping I could take 2 out with 1. Okay. Autumn has come to this part of Holodrum, at least. Well, well, it's funny. It's funny, Dustin. Yeah, I think right now it's just it's not like I'm you know, doing gangbusters on either one, but yeah, it shows 2 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. Yeah, I only see the top number, or you know, I see a combined number, but I have to go and click to see like how many in each one. Any more Gasha seeds? Yeah. That's right, Ichigo. I mean, and that clearly can't be right, because you and Dustin are hanging out right here, so... Oh, nice. Good luck with your jigsaw puzzle, Martin, yeah. Yeah, I'll always joke, whenever I get, like, lost in the sauce in the game, I'll just be like, oh, never mind me, you know, just... Please, no one... It's Moray. Don't look at me right now. Give me a second. Just as a... I don't know. Obviously, that's not how this works, but, you know. You know, sometimes you wish you could do like Frodo and just slip on the ring real quick. Just for a little bit. The numbers, see, the numbers are lying. Well, now it just jumped up to 7, yeah. By all means, yeah. I like when the number's higher, because it, you know, I put a lot of work into stuff, so I want it to, you know, I want it to be seen. I want it to get out there. But all that being said, it's not too healthy to focus on that. It's you got to be having a good time, most importantly. All right, I don't know really where we want to get to. And maybe where we need to get to... Maybe I need to... Let's see. Lano's Gym. Are I playing Pokemon now? True, Powpuck. I get a little confused. Yeah, that's it. I'll usually keep because one of the windows I have just has it there anyway. I usually keep the viewer count up. But yeah, there's ways like through Twitch to see everyone that's in the list, and I remember seeing that like when I was first starting, and I didn't use OBS or I used it, but I used just some of the basic like Twitch. You know, like some of their windows, or what do you call them in OBS? I forget. Anyway, part of the heads-up display. Let's try a different season and see, maybe we can go further north. Maybe we want to... Yeah, okay, let me try a different season. We may want to be kind of more like where we were in that last dungeon. We'll just have to see what's up. But yeah, I know through Twitch you can like get a list of everyone who's like in the chat at the time, but yeah, I don't want to see that. I don't need to know that information. I really don't even need to know how many are watching, but it can be nice because sometimes it can there is a feeling sometimes of like, oh, occasionally it kind of tells me what part of a stream was more liked or whatever, and so, you know, sometimes, especially like the collage or something, or if I'm doing a segment, you know, it feels a little, it can feel good to see number go up sometimes, and if number I usually can't really pay much attention to it at all, so if number is not doing well, it really doesn't matter. I'm probably more in the zone on what I'm, you know, trying to throw up the next stupid picture or something, you know. So, you know, it's more of like a pleasant surprise. Thank you guys for hanging. Happy Sunday. With all that being said, thanks for being a number. You're more than just a number, in fact. All right, we're heading to dungeon number 4, Sunken City. Oh, Sunken Falls Up. Headwaters in Sunken City. Okay. Well, we don't have an ability to get through that water right now. Got to stomp right here, see what we can change with our environment. Palbuck is a -1. Well, hey, you know, certain people, it can feel as if it, not every number is the same. Some numbers can have a negative effect on your specific numbers, should they show up to a stream, could have. Santa, welcome! Oh, that's right, we've been here. This guy really wants winter to kick off. I don't think we get to the northeast from here. I think there must be some other way, but I don't know. Maybe what if we freeze? Is that what the water in there isn't frozen? Pretty sure we've learned that before. Yeah. Boo doo 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 doo. An imaginary number. Hey, there you go. Right. You guys are both thinking the same thing. Hey, we're not done with Castlevania either. Oh, well, there's that. I mean, I can't turn things to spring yet, though. Alright. We went in here and there was... yeah, just this chest. So there's this plant here that in spring, I think... yeah, well, we can't get to it from here anyway. But yeah, I think it's spring that we need for that. Another dungeon right there. I think is that one we've been into before? All right. You know what? I think we're meant to kind of get in there from... maybe more like where we were in... how did we make it over here? Well, I know what the tree told us to go to, you know, Sunken City, I think, like, north of... there was a waterfall mentioned. I can't remember the exact text, but yeah. Tree told us to leave them alone. Nope, not this one. We're talking about a full tree here. Maku! This is not right, on the mountain north of Sunken City. Yeah. I think in order to best kind of... and that area is sort of, I think, just north of us, or a little northwest. I think we need to be, yeah, more west and north in order to even get over there. We'll see. Because if I've tried to go in here and we need something for deep water, that doesn't work for us. I don't think anything changes if we go to summer here. Yeah. So I think I kind of need to be on the other side of the, of Holodrum. Do 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 do. Let's do that. Let me do this. Hold on. If I do a save and continue, where are they going to start me back from? Rather save and quit. I know where they're going to start me back there. Mm-mm.
Give me a hell yeah!
Do 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 do. Link. 003. All right, they start you. Yeah, almost like the last exit you came out of. All right, I'm gonna work my way kind of back to the west. Yeah, there's something once we. Oh, hey, we can get there. Hello. Do-do-do-do-do. I haven't been keeping track of the, I haven't been keeping track of those heart pieces, so I'm sure we'll have a hell of a time getting that done. I don't think I'll necessarily try to get all the heart pieces this time around. Since I haven't made it all the way through this one, and I don't know how far... Oh, wait. What did... Do we have anything that takes these out, actually? Oh, shovel. Duh. It's been a while. I've played the first few dungeons of this one, but I think I'm running out of stuff that I've done. You know, I think we're getting to that point where I've... beyond whatever I did as a kid. And first time through, I think I'd rather, like, I don't care to get all the heart pieces, especially since I'd almost definitely have to look some of them up. I'll just get what I can. I will, you know, I'll take some time to sort of shore things up before we make the final run. If only we could go to spring. I wonder at this point... Well, I think that Tree might have given us a little more of a direct hint if we needed to get another season under our belt. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, no, summer doesn't do it. You need spring. This is going to turn into a Deku flower we can ride. Oh, hello. Please ease my one heart weariness.
This is the way.
Well, my wife and I watched the movie Trick or Treat on Friday night. You know, I did my best to beat Castlevania, but I got to this one spot that it's been a run killer for me a couple times. You really got to have some momentum, and you also ideally want to still have a whole lot of energy by the time you get to that point, and not have already given it your best. Giving it your best already, but I have beaten it before, but just one time, and then I've had a couple of failed attempts, sadly. Honestly, I think you know, this map, I think you can kind of get wedged in sort of an area where you might even have to use the path to Subrosia to get out. At least, I think we can walk just south at this point, but... yeah. Yeah, you really... there's just this ridge here, basically. You know, you really have to follow that ridge line down in order to start making your way westward. Our musician. Hey, who's got a trading game they want to get kicked off around here? Wonder if Zelda dances as good as Din does. Oh, I talked to them. So they're from the other game. They wanted to give me a password to tell what was their name? I took a note on it, but they wanted me to go to Labrina and talk to Dr. Troy. Sorry, I thought I heard a little cut in the mic, but hopefully... Might have just been my headphones. Dude.
You guys can see better where you watch the game from than I can.
Oh, we can get up there. Boinet. There you go. I like the 3/4 filled heart. It looks, that's just funny. Just a little wedge up in the top left. Okay. We haven't met Vasu in this playthrough, which is funny. I don't really care too much about the rings, but they can be helpful. Okay, this guy's looking for a wooden bird. Alright. Guy in clock looking house wants wooden bird to make a cuckoo clock. Anybody got any repressed childhood memories of a cuckoo clock going off in the middle of the night? I can't find a wooden bird that I like. One that's just breathtaking. I love that everybody's telling me what they need. You know, like people are very forward with what they the one thing they could use to make themselves successful, and where you come in with that, you know. Or at the very least, they don't always tell Link to go get it, but they're lamenting that if only they had this item. You kids want it to be summer? Exactly, Ichiko. Yeah, who's asking him what he needs? I think we did this. You just walk on this, right? He's selfless, Link is. The pack heart. Yeah, exactly, Palpuck. Yes. Now, where is Vasu? I'd love to show him some rings. He's got a house with a big ring on it. I don't... Yeah, I would say it's something you can't miss. We're gonna head out west, I think, and then see if we can cut up north. Oh. Yeah, it's now spring here. Because then this place, everything's all out of whack. Beep bum 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 bum. I will burn all your bushes. Do do do. Make money burning down all the vegetation. Wow. Gosh, a nut. And another ring inside. The mayor's home. Mayor's fascinated with Gasha nuts now. Oh, I think I've been planting some of those Gasha seeds, maybe in a bad... Oops. I've just been putting them whenever I find them. Dun, dun, dun. That's true, Palpuck, yeah. I saw today, you know, of course over the weekend you're seeing pics of everyone's, you know, Halloween costumes. I saw a really good, you know, elf, Will Ferrell elf, you know, very convincing one. If you plant one in soft earth, it will grow into a tree that bears nuts. Inside those nuts, you'll find all sorts of things. It's so fun, I can't help myself. There's some soft earth just outside. Please go spill your Gasha nut out there. Do 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 do. Oh, look, this weirdo hid one behind a destructible wall. He's out here talking how much he loves these. We should probably, you know... Oops, hello. That was a cool little sequence there. You can also buy them, so... I think if you have enough money, you can cover any gacha nut deficit you might have. We have not made our way to Vasu's Jewelers in this playthrough, I don't think. That's funny. Do come in. Welcome to Vasu Jewelers. What can I do? What have you got for me, sir? Oh, you don't have any rings. So there, I think that there's a Vasu specific code I can use as well, but I didn't bring that one over. So, you know, so we're playing part 2 of this series. We beat Ages. Sadly, I don't have that password we got at the end of it, and I have no way to play that game anymore because the file is toast and the Retron 5 is toast. The toss ring, throwing distance up. There's some really interesting, you know, gameplay changing rings. Call this the toss ring, throwing distance up. I'll buy it for 30 rupees. Thank you, sir. Which one shall I praise? Wow, I love that. Just right off the bat. Hey, you don't need it. I'm buying it. You don't get an extra. I call this the Blue Joy Ring. Beasts drop double hearts. That's what that ring is. I'll add it to your list. Wow, that sounds pretty helpful. Oops. The like ring. Become a like. Oh! I remember this. I'll add it to your list. Which one shall I praise? I think we got that one in Oracle of Ages, maybe. It's a good question, Pal Puck. I don't know what... I bet there's a good write-up on it on Game FAQs or something. I should go look. Discovery ring. Sense soft earth nearby. Okay. So it's fun. I don't think you really have to use these rings at all. But there's some, I think. Well, actually, now I'm curious. I think that there are some that even go so far as to, like, reduce the damage you take by a significant amount, or make you do more. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just confusing that with, you know, like the tunics you get in Link's Awakening DX. But, you know, you get some pretty interesting gameplay, changes. And whenever I was looking for a pass... I gotta get these bombs out of my hand. When I was looking for a, I'm sorry, I forgot the train of thought there. But I was doing so well. Damn it, man. I'm half expecting to see, what's her name? Marin was hanging out, singing her song over here. I have so many, I'm gonna buy another. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby. I don't even know if I've checked this out. Boshi is doing well, and I can teach you everything about trees. A traveler once told me the time it takes for a planted gacha seed to mature into a tree is related to how many monsters you slay. Here you go. Alright, for anybody interested. At least this is the scuttlebutt. That the pace at which you know, your gacha seed will grow depends on how many monsters you slay. Could this be true? Boshi is very shy. What kind of child were you, Link? An energetic one? Yes. Oh, I bet you were quite a mischievous boy. Which Link is this? It really doesn't matter, ultimately. But I have a mild interest in it. I know that the canon answer could change, but... Oh, he's got different things to say. Nut's contents depend on the actions of the planter. The more he travels and the more beasts he slays, the better his nut will do. Man, then do you want to wait till towards the end? Well, you might need some planted nuts along the way. Hi, Boshi. Are you strong? Yes. I'll be strong too, so I can protect my mom and dad. Oh, wait. Springtime. No. Okay. There's, in some winter we can handle those. I don't know what it is, actually. Maybe it's fall. I don't think it's summer. Good to come back to town now that we've got a couple new things going on. It's pretty sweet. So from here we can head north. Well, roughly. We want to. I think that where we're trying to go is kind of up in here. She's just out here with the. Just out here with the hoe. Getting to work out in the garden. I just hopefully didn't just destroy her entire little crop there, but. Okay, let's just set out for a bit. I don't know, I don't know what's what. I don't know how to get to where we need to be. And maybe you could get there a little more, like, directly... Almost out of these fire seeds. You know, had we sort of just come from that third dungeon. Hero's Cave. I remember some of this stuff. We might want to go... I think I'm gonna try to head north. Sorry, Mabel. Do 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 do.
Oh yes! 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 We got it, baby!
Could use some more fire seeds. Alright, we need a fish. We need a fish to give this mittens here. Oh. Oh, well, can we call our friend here? Or maybe I can dig those. Hey, buddy. You're on the wrong side there. Can I call you from over here, maybe? Come here, Moosh. There you go. Moosh! Moosh doesn't like the bridge. Moosh wants to come from the other side, I suppose. Well, now we know. He's like, I'm right here. Are you just trying to play your instrument, or... Link just wants to play the flute. Moosh! Really coming to like this guy with his little, the same logo I think we see for the Pegasus seeds. Alright. Yeah, he can't get here from this side. We must need to, hold on, maybe can Link dig that? I can also get up into that little strip there. I don't think that there's anything for us, but... Oh, he doesn't even want to be over the water at all. Okay, I see. I understand, Moosh. I think it's something we'll have to do later. Okay, chance to change seasons here. This looks pretty sweet. Wow, look at this. That looks awesome. Love the entrance to this. The graphics are impressive for being Game Boy Color. There's a few games that I think this, you know, seeing some of the sprites in Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior 3, those are pretty sweet. I did, yeah. In fact, to the point where at a certain point when it came to playing Pokemon, I had to like, all right, I'm not going to keep a Snorlax in my party this time. You know, I felt like he was getting a little... I needed to mix it up. I swear, I'm not going to have Alakazam or Snorlax. I don't think Summer gets the goods, but we have a stump right here. I don't think that's the one we want to be at anyway, so... But why don't we change seasons to see what's up. Summer. Everything's all changed. Landscape. Totally different. I think I've already kind of explored this part, although, he really does, yeah, right. I was thinking that's why he was brought up, you know, it's a... I see the easy comparison. I think we've been in here. Oh, well. Hey, there we go. We are on the second line now. All right, that was a bit perilous, but we got through. I like the things shooting the spears at us. Yeah, we're gonna need that extra heart, absolutely. I imagine this game gets kind of tough. The combat in Ages at points could get pretty tough. Like, I'm thinking, you know, last boss. Well, actually, I feel like they were... I can't remember how it went, but it might have been another one of those situations where absolute last boss didn't feel like the hardest thing. You know, which is not that uncommon for games. Summertime, and we're looking for Sunken City. Wait. Yeah, we were here. I can't make it spring yet, so yeah, I think that's... Or maybe... Spring or fall, I think, is when those are ready. Moosh. Ah! I love that I'm able to run around with Moosh here, too. I should need to be flying around with Moosh. Well... Oh yeah, kind of forgot about that there. I had to change the seasons to get out of this little section. Well, this is funny. We're on the other side of that rock we were seeing earlier. It took me a second to sort of get my bearings. Yeah, he can't swim, and he can't. He doesn't want to even hover over the water, so he gets over the water and he freaks out. Understandably. You shouldn't be able to hit me when I'm up on my stump. We could just do these 2 seasons. I think that there used to be something here. Maybe, oh, I don't know. Maybe you don't get up on this snowbank here. 1 second, Moosh. Yeah, I think I need to get out of this area. I think we're here a little prematurely. That's clearly a dungeon, but... haven't really gone very far up this way other than, the last dungeon was kind of in the northwest corner of the map. We're sort of almost dead center now. Okay. We kind of want to get up to the northeast. Don't remember what this cave is. Hanging out with the Cuckoos. My dad, Talon, went to climb Mount Cuckoo, so I have to care for our hens, but there's so much I don't know. Man, this place, you can just probably guarantee you walk in, and you don't even have to walk in, and you're already smelling it. Talon, rather, this is Malin. left her with a mess. I had 3 cuckoos and a little cuckoo hen, or a little, cuckoo chick here that follows us around. That's cute. Look at the programming on that. This game's so cute. This is a nice little Sunday, relaxation. I appreciate this game. Not always very relaxing, to be honest, but... Okay, we might not have gone... Yeah, okay, Spool Swamp's where we came from. But you know what? Maybe that's sort of how we get over to where we need to go. When I say where we came from, that's where we were for the 3rd dungeon. Oops. What are those? Ember? No. Oh yeah, we did this little mini-game already. I think we're solid here. Yeah. A little boxing buddy. Ah! Let me read that sign. Yeah, okay, you know what? I started to explore some of this stuff a little prematurely, I think. Now we're ready for it. I can get him out here to... Oh no. Can't dig that, okay. We cannot dig that. He can make that. I wonder if he can make it all the way around. Man, look at that. What a guy. Oh, come on. Oh. Uses the shovel on the switch. Ah! Okay, alright, well, we're in business now. We just opened up a bridge to what, though? Question mark. And then I think I'd maybe been here before? Sorry, Moosh. I think we just lost. Yeah, this is now, I think, a little more official Spool Swamp area, but... I wouldn't be surprised if we don't really have access to where we're trying to go from this side, though. I feel like it... I don't know, we'll see. Now, there's still yet more to explore. I'm gonna have to get a little break in, though. I'm getting distracted because I gotta get a bio break in. Let's see what's in this cave, and then I'll take a break. Oh, perfect. Thank you for easing my weariness. Wearing my easiness.
This is the way.
Alright. Guys, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging. I'm having a fun time so far. I'm about to take a little break, get a quick snack. Maybe you should get one too. When we get back, we'll pick up where we left off here in Oracle of Seasons. This is fun. Thank you guys for hanging. Maybe we'll do Castlevania again sometime this week, since I failed you. Myself more than anybody. Alright guys, I'll take a break. I'll see you in a bit.
Limp Bizkit!
Hey yo, happy Sunday, guys. What is up? Welcome. How you doing? How's your Sunday? We're gonna
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
trying to find where we need to go. Trying to find the Sunken City. And although this music sounds so sad, and in fact, I think this is the game over music. So the hero's dead, you know. Despite that, we're gonna pull through. We're gonna find the Sunken City. We're gonna see if we can get inside that dungeon. Let me close this window, because sometimes I can't tell if, there's always that feeling that I'm being talked to or mocked, and you never know. And I'd rather just be in the zone.
You will now receive the Fist of Fury.
All right. I'd rather never know and just be in the zone. All right, let's get in the game. Just push play. It is no, it's got the shield. It's based on it, but it's something I saw from I was at this I was helping a buddy of mine set up his art stand at this. I don't even know if they do it anymore. It's called Design Con. But yeah, he was selling a lot of prints, one of which I got over here. It used to, sadly, it fell off over here. It was behind me, and then in the wide shot, you could see it. But yeah, it fell down. And but yeah, I was helping my buddy set his show up. What's going on, Rhodes? How you doing? Welcome. Anytime you show up, a wizard is always on time. Or something like that. I don't know. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. The nerd, huh? Yeah. All right. I'm looking forward to hearing the Magic the Gathering update from the non-nerd Rotes. What's up, man? Happy Sunday, buddy. Hope you're doing all right. I was setting up for tomorrow, and I had everything set up for Monday, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna this isn't gonna work, I've got too much time today. That's right. I got a few. I wrote. There's a little bit of a rotation. But you know, who knows how many, right? I even did a wardrobe change last second. It wasn't showing. You know, it the shirt I wanted wasn't it wasn't playing on camera, you know, it wasn't working. Alright, I think we're gonna need to call Moosh. Let's hop aboard Moosh here. Neckbeards versus nerds. Okay, right. Okay. This is. I can see something there to that. I feel we already came from that way. Let's see. I could see there being some distinctions there. Oh, come on, Moosh. We got this, buddy. We're gonna give it our all. This controller does suck. All right, that bridge is new to us, I think. Oh no, we've been on this side, and this is our first time, I think, being able to make it, okay, now we have, like, easy access via the bridge. Okay. It's far. Try to find a ride. Far, far east. Sunken City. It's far. Try to find a ride. Well, congrats on being back in Platt. Getting it done. Did you guys have anybody come over for Halloween? Come by for trick-or-treating? I watched the movie Trick or Treat. Not surprisingly, there's a lot of movies by that title, but I guess this one came out, I think, in 2007. And it was like a few interwoven vignettes. Kind of a short movie, too. Didn't even make it to 90 minutes. Yeah, those runtimes are important.
Hello. Yeah, we're hearing that this is a big deal.
Ichiko says, I helped my kiddo build his first Magic the Gathering deck this weekend. Awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of curious, how we went. Yeah. You'll have to give us the, if you get a chance. I know that there's some Magic heads around here that are going to want to hear the build. And they're also probably ready to tear it apart mercilessly. What is... Okay. You know, for half a second I thought maybe Moosh had an idea about where to go, but no, the controller's just messed up. Okay, can we get you off the wall here? I refuse to play this on a keyboard. There we go. So Moosh can't go there. Where do we want to go? It said far, far east, and I think that... Came from there. I went up here. I don't know that I can knock out the bushes that were in the way of him flying over here, but let's see. I need a strategy guy. Oh man, well, you know. Oh man, well, you know, if you knew anything who knows, maybe it's like in real life these days where I tend to avoid the strategy guide, you know, and just kind of go in for the experience. And then it's, you know, it's a retrospective thing. Or maybe like a second or third run kind of thing, you know? Who knows?
Hello.
Oh yeah, I guess it, you know, there's a certain line where you just like, yeah, it's, maybe you just ask ChatGPT too. I don't know, that seems to be pretty popular with the kids sometimes. I know. And Palpuck, I know. I was even thinking about you. I was wincing a bit. I was like, Palpuck's gonna give me, he's gonna give me some deserved guff on this. As I, slandered the keyboard, but... Well, I don't know what I would do to get rid of those bushes. I don't think he can... Can you fly over those too? I think those stop. Our buddy Moosh. Yeah. You need to eat those, Moosh. Must be another way. I don't know. Maybe we need a different season. They might make us go through some crazy way to get there. Also, I mean, I don't need to get across there. I think I can just go north from that crossroads. Let me try that. We're gonna figure this out. Yeah, the keyboard's okay. The keyboard's alright. I could do with a better one. I play so few games that require me to use a keyboard that I'm really not used to it at all. I'm a bit of a console, devotee. Let's, I don't know, what do we want here? Want something to... Ah! Alright, get him. God, you're letting these guys really... Are they levers? Is that the name? Probably had to go right here. We can knock these down. We're in uncharted territory, now being charted every time we step into a new square. Oh, I bet Ichigo, yeah. Whenever I hear you guys playing it, sometimes I'll hear a lot of keyboard noise. Not to say it's like too much or anything, it's just, as with a lot of those games, you've really got to be working them keys. So we've got something just below us. Maybe the dungeon. Evil looking flag on top. And a purple parapet.
The Game Master.
Doo-doo. You could just not do that anymore. Alright, I'm getting close to death. Let me put on that ring that makes them drop more hearts. We do have a ring that said it makes us jump a little further, but I don't think it would extend to old chap Moosh. I don't know how to work this thing. How do I get into the ring? Hold on. You son of a bitch. Ah! Alright. I'm gonna hit select. I'm gonna go to ring box. Hitting start here doesn't get me the goods. I don't have any rings right now. Oh, I can only get them... I just had them appraised or whatever? Vasu didn't give them to me? I don't understand. Thoroughly confused. All right. Sorry. It can be Ichigo, yeah. They get the right kind of clacking, you know. Hey, we get a nice smooth mechanical keyboard with a nice action. And a user that knows what the hell they're doing. Most importantly. They probably type about 30 words per 25 words a minute, but they can play StarCraft 2 with the best of them. You really have to kind of follow this sort of, you know, square puzzle there, and you know, everything's on a grid. So you can't really just I kind of just was hitting the button and just getting a bit loose with the flying, but you really have to like actually follow that grid like that. Okay, you can also go up and left. This is treacherous. Gotta be careful. Oh god. It's worse than I thought. Get off the moosh! What are we... Well... Oh my god. Alright, here we go. We can't do that. Gotta come on the other side. Oh, wow. Yeah. Shucks. We'll hit the old save and continue. That's a sad one. That's okay. Just work our way to the right. I think that's where we're heading. Ah! Death by Tektite wouldn't be the first time in my life, you know? Taking me back, if anything. 1,000 cuts before that, you know? Also, death by, you know, not knowing where to go. Having to show up on the same little pieces of the map. Also, you know, it's interesting from a design perspective, too, like how that section shows something that these games do quite a bit of, which is, like, using the map in interesting ways in which, because of the way that the ridges of the map's geography are built in, you often can't travel the way it might look like on the map. You have to go a different way. I don't know, I appreciate the... They don't make it easy. And it rewards paying attention, you know, because it can be a little confusing, and if you're not, you know, kind of dialed in, then end up sort of going over the same old ground. Let's do it again. Come on, work. This is killing me. You're killing me, PS4. Okay, let's see. I can't see the game. That's cool.
It is now time for my stories.
Okay, well, I see the game now. Here we go. Oh, don't. It's also like trying to work as like a... I see it going through files. It's like use it. Oh man, yeah, we don't need that running. I'm just seeing, for a second I went to the desktop and I'm seeing it like light up as it just moves all the way down through the things that I have on the desktop. I don't need this to operate any aspect of my computer other than the game right now. I'm sorry guys, this is pissing me off. We're gonna have to go analog and play some Castlevania. I say that jokingly, but...
Hey, I'm the guy who makes 7-Up.
Come on. Oh. Hey, alright. That's frustrating. Alright, let's get our buddy, and let's try this part again. No, it's okay. I've just been putting it off, Dustin. I've been trying to make this work for a little while, but yeah, it's so unreliable. Yeah, I'm gonna, I've been looking at stuff too, but it, you know, it can be really, you can get really hung up sometimes on the details if you're haven't shopped around for that kind of thing in a while, and I certainly haven't, so... I started to look into a few things, and at a certain point it's like, yeah, to what, I could also use a Switch with the platform I have, although, our Pro Controller stays in the living room and gets played a lot. Wife was playing some F-Zero 99 today. Doing the like longer like team GP races, I think. I don't know. I think that's what the whoa, heyo. Here's what do they call him in these games? So he shows up as one of the like or is it like King Moblin or something? And I don't know if he just straight up transforms into Ganon at the end, but I know that, you know, Ganon is the like overarching boss that you get if you link the two games. I don't remember much about him, how he shows up in the first, you know, like when we played Ages. But yeah, he's already alluded to having met us, I think, so. You boy, you? Are you here to harass me again? But my power has grown. You'll never get inside my fortress. I shall get my revenge. Bombs away. Yikes. Oh, yep, bombs here too. Can I toss one of these back at him? Surely not. I could use a little more life than this. That'd be cool. Oh, water! Water everywhere! This looks, I think this is where we're supposed to be, so... I tried to find a quick graphic of this and... saw a little bit of a map tile here. This flooded area here. I must leave such a frightful place. Ah! See you, buddy. Moosh is like, oh, hell no, man. I'm not doing that. I don't do water, buddy. I've told you this. So this is... Sunken City, not my bag. And don't play my song. You hear him say that as he's like still marching off. And don't play my song. I won't come. Alright. That's a cute character, Moosh.
Poggers!
Your flute's song fell flat. The whole city's flooded, but since I can't swim, I'm just here blowing bubbles. I like this guy's sprite. He looks like a happy man, doesn't he? I need to get the flute out of my possession right now. There we go. My pop's a master diver. He had a secret diving spot, but he never told me where it was. Stingy guy. Master diver, huh? Maybe I'll just get whatever. I think that a lot of the 8-bit stuff works for my emu. Gotta double check. I think I would want to be able to play. I think that there is a possibility of like, yeah, I wanted to play my legally owned backups of Nintendo 64 games as well. Or other, you know, more likely PlayStation 1, since I don't, you know, it's been such a long time since I played a lot of those. It is Luigi. Shoot. Hey, you know, it's funny. I don't know. I always, I don't know. I always loved that you could see, you know, essentially Mario and Luigi in Ocarina of Time. And how funny it is that Luigi's equivalent was, you know, basically raising this horse that had been the hero's, and he was going to raise it and make it a great steed to give to Lord Ganondorf, you know. Shoot. That big Goron. No matter how often I ask, he won't give me his vase. I'd give my dinner for it. Fish! Okay, well I know someone who wants fish. Alright. Guy in Sunken Falls. Curses. Big Goron. Bighorn is don't autocorrect, please. Okay, this is a proper title you need to learn here, okay? A proper name. Don't do any autocorrect. No matter how often I ask. He won't give me his vase. He's willing to give up fish. To get it. Alright, cool. We got a note on how this guy needs a vase. A vase. Scram, don't touch my vases. I swear. Yeah, I don't understand the story. I mean, she mentions... So yeah, I mean... Maybe the family grew up on that ranch. But yeah, where's... I don't know. Mom must have been a Pokemon trainer or something. Little reversal. In this version, you know. Do, 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 do. Oops. Oh, that was great. Really could use one of those fairies right about now. This guy's just pissed. Okay. That's the, isn't that the princess or whatever, or the queen rather, from Oracle of Ages? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I keep neglecting this coffee. Do,
coffee in the big time.
Stop on by. I'll make you a cup of coffee. See you later.
This guy. Do they have... Is this the, former shopkeep? I know that this guy can, like, kill you, right? I don't know, remembering that from Link's Awakening. Maybe he wasn't the shopkeep. I feel like this... I don't know. Maybe I'm getting the sprites mixed up, but... I'm pulling something from, my memory here of this sprite here, being happy to, I don't know, maybe get me back for something. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah. You steal something and come back. Some sort of treasure sleeps on the summit. It's a boy's dream. I think about it so much I can't sleep. Doesn't sound healthy, brother. Let me in. Well, if you can't sleep, let me sleep, because I've only got 3 1/4 hearts, please. The Metroid hatchling is here to give us a little energy boost. Thanks, buddy.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
What's up, man? Welcome. Thank you. You know, I don't know if I've been living up to that lately. Thank you.
Give me a hell yeah!
I was looking for it, Dustin. It's here somewhere, but. Anyway, how about this? Yeah.
We're only gonna buy Mountain Dew and Cheetos.
I don't have a whole lot of health. I'm gonna be really careful here. Yeah, what's going on, Metroid? Welcome. Yeah, happy Sunday. Just getting an extra stream in. I was setting up for tomorrow, and I decided, you know what? Especially since I won't be here Friday. Let me get an extra stream in. Won't be able to stream Friday, though, so yeah. Trying to make up for it. I was. Oh, you know, it's one of those nice things where you, oh, I think we can use... Yeah, okay. Okay, Gale Seeds. Cool. This is our first. Huh? Alright. I guess that's why we got the description. Oh, maybe not. Now we can use these. I think you have to do it around... Do you have to do it around these trees? Or no, you just... You know, I didn't mean to do that, but we're gonna... You can use them to warp between these points on the map. So let's just go to where we are. Go back. Honestly, well, maybe I could retreat and get some health. That'd be nice. Hey, throw another one of them seeds. There you go. I don't have anything like super close to town. I wonder, yeah. Or know that there's like a fairy spring really close by. T-Roy, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. How you doing, man? Metroid said, not much. Went to my book club thingy. Oh, cool. Nice, man. Oh, very cool. Good luck fitting the free sofa in there. Yeah, awesome. A little art as well. Oops. That's awesome, man. Yeah. I wish, I've seen some furniture in our neighborhood that I've been like, man, I wish somebody would have, like, let folks know around them that they were getting rid of some of this, because, you know, there's a service where you can like call 311 and schedule a pickup, and they actually do come, like, you know, typically with like for the next time that they would come for the trash cans or whatever, they'll just add that to the list that they've got some bulk stuff they're going to pick up. If people don't, of course, people, you know, some people use that, most don't, and will just like put good furniture outside. Some folks who are fast enough drive around and pick that stuff up, or, you know, just are always driving around and seeing what's good, you know. But of course, a lot of it, like, it's going to get just utterly destroyed overnight, you know, if it's left there. And some of it looks quite nice. It's not going to survive a night outside. Oh, cool. Nice. Got some StarCraft in with Toot. Very cool, man. Toot instead of just Tater. Toots. Oh, man. Yeah, I hope you guys did well. We were talking StarCraft and the toll that it can take on your keyboard. I was complaining about maybe having to use a keyboard to play this game, which I'm sure is about as complex as playing StarCraft 2. Gotta be, right? Oh, I found something weird. It's a monster. It came to attack the city. Hey, we got Dimitri on the screen. I didn't really give the emotional weight I should to what's happening on this screen. We have what appears to be a dinosaur or a big dodongo or something, you know? You know, lying, appearing dead. Attack the city, it did. We must protect the city. Ah, take that.
What is going on with you right now?
Don't mess with that little guy. I don't think he really tried to attack the city. Leave the Pokemon alone. Oh, cool, man. The Metroid, nice. That place is really coming together, too. I know you've been, oh, well. Goodbye, Dimitri. Yeah, I've been enjoying the updates and seeing those retro computers. I mentioned that the other day on stream. Your, like, retro computer nook. That's amazing, man. I think I'm gonna go there in my mind whenever I need a chill space. At least I'll create my own. I've created a copy, inserted it into my mind. I'll leave your space alone. I won't haunt it. But, yeah. That's, I think I just essentially told a viewer, like, I see how that, as I got into it, I could see how that could sound strange if one took all the wrong ideas. You're essentially telling them, I'm going to think about this room in your house, a specific spot a lot, whenever I need to go have a chill moment to myself. Of course, I'm around a bunch of retro gamers that, you know, they understand. We're not joking around here. What do we do? I need to save this guy. I'm really just putting it off, aren't I? Let's start by talking to these guys. We're the city's safety patrol. Oh, great. We've got a little vigilante group here. We're protecting the city. But without weapons, we're helpless. Do you have bombs? What about the city's safety? I told him no. These little kids don't need to know that information. We shall. Do you have bombs? Damn, dude. These kids are full on here, man. I'm really trying to get to some negative sound effects, but...
I'm pissed now!
Oh! 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 What are you doing?
Hey, you got any bumps?
Oh!
We shall protect the city. Yeah, these kids said something about sanitation is their livelihood or something. D. What do you need? I'm gonna pick you up. These kids need to get the hell out of here. Do I really have to give bombs? There's nothing to fear now. Let's go out on patrol. Oh. Well, I had to tell the kid I have bombs. And they didn't leave because they're scared I'm gonna, you know, hurt them, but that... Hey, he's got this covered. We can leave and go on patrol now. At least that's what they said. All right, very interesting turn of events there. Dimitri. He, you know, his name is Dimitri, and he was saying D, wasn't he? Pokemon theory confirmed. You saved me. I am Dimitri. You can't swim? I can even swim up waterfalls. You helped me, now I help you. Get on my back. I chomp when you press A. And I swim like a fish, even up waterfalls. You can also carry me using power bracelets, I think it said. I skipped over it quickly. I know, Palpuck, sorry. I really felt for the guy, too. Let me show you the art. Actually, I guess it was in the thumbnail, but I have it here, too. Boom. Pretty sweet. This is a Dimitri moment right here. I'll just fit that right over the screen, like so. Just leave that. Just keep that there. How about a nice, all right, here we go. It's a, Dimitri watermark. That's great. Everyone will love the Dimitri watermark. Link is really happy, man. You're right. I mean, you can imagine that there's... was this picture taken from the water, or, you know, like while they're in the water? I can't remember the official art. Of course, you know, instruction guide just had like a bunch of these just as PNGs, you know. Oh! Transparent. Just on the margins and stuff. Yeah, Palpuck. Let me see if I had them all. You can come on back. I think I have Moosh. Let's see. Let's take a look at the art. It's pretty sweet. Oh, I don't have the... Here, I've got this. I think I have something else for him too, but... And this one Link's a little like, oh shit, because, you know, you can assume that they're flying. Hard to see, but he's got like a mostly positive, mostly like, you know. Yeah, he's a courageous guy, but of course it's like, you know, it's something else when the bear just takes off and starts flying. Dimitri. And then we have our kangaroo friend, Ricky, right? Oh, let's see. Yeah. This is from the instruction booklet. Anybody interested in this stuff? The first 2 streams I did, it's all archived on YouTube. But the first couple streams we did, we had... on one of them, we covered the instruction booklet. I think the very first one. Yeah, second one, we did a bit of a, like, retrospective on it. It's pretty cool, isn't it, Ichigo? Yeah. They're all cool. Of course, I think Moosh, of course, yeah, looking pretty sweet. Maybe the coolest design. Yeah, T-Roy, yeah, man, me too. The sacred texts. coffee time. Yeah, you know, I feel like with the instruction booklets, there was a level of looking at it before I'd play, but kind of just a quick sweep. And then typically, depending on how much time it was between when I got it and when I could play, I guess. But yeah. I feel like often if I'm... Some of those instruction booklets, looking back, man, if I could change it, I would have read them a little more back then, even. Gosh.
I'm pissed now.
I should have read them even better. And more regularly. Oh wow. Where is it, T-Roy? Yeah. Well, that's happened to a couple things of mine that are... I have a great Majora's Mask poster that came with one of the strategy guides. And it's around here somewhere, but I don't have a great place to keep it, and I have not done what I should do and think about getting it framed. Reeves, what's up? Welcome. So it's yeah, I'll lose it, find it again, you know, lose or put it in a place where it's not just gonna... Controller, are we gonna screw this? Are we gonna screw this up again? Okay. Reeves, how you doing, man? Welcome. Dude, we are working on getting into Dungeon 4 in this game. Now we have a a giant lizard buddy to help us with it. Giant reptile buddy? Yeah. Big swimming reptile. It's essentially a Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, glad to hear you're doing all right. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Well, and it's funny too. Yeah, I don't usually stream on Sunday. Yeah, just squeeze in an extra win. But yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming through. Okay, thank you, Navi. That was the hey on the 2 different pages. We don't need that.
Freaking what up, dude?
All right, we can go in the deep now, I guess. Yeah, look at oh, look at this. It's smooth too. Now we can travel the depths. Pretty sure we made it all the way around on foot. We had to stop at that point. I even swim up waterfalls. Try it. Okay. Why, what a great suggestion. Yeah, I haven't had to even attack anything yet. He does a little chomp, doesn't he? Oh. Nice, we chomped that. That was great. It's a little hungry hippos. You know, and he's like on one square. Link is on one, and the chomp is like for, you know, like 2 squares out. Seems pretty limited. I'm gonna plant a seed. Yeah. Have you played these games, Reeves? I had both of them as a kid, but I only ended up beating Ages. And I did a couple dungeons out of this one, and I think I'm maybe past the point that I made it to as a kid, but did a couple dungeons, but I ended up like moving on to something else, or... I gotta hit up a waterfall. There's that. There's also the vines to the left there. Yeah, well, first time in adulthood, we played Ages last year, so, you know, we did the link up thing, and we're playing Seasons now. It's pretty sweet. You know, it's cool to see the changes, the little additions in dialogue and in story and stuff whenever you link the 2 games. Guess I can't just eat them out of the water right there. What is this? There was another opening over there, too. Something up there. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Ages is... Yeah, that's the one... You know, now I guess I've beaten it twice. Just once then and once a year ago. And Yeah, this was kind of like, I don't know, for me it was an era of peak Zelda excitement, I think, because, you know, you're in the wake of Ocarina and Majora's Mask. I was paying attention to know that this one was coming, following some of the hype. Running for the mailbox for the official Nintendo Power propaganda. I think I pre-ordered one of them and maybe got another for, like, whatever, you know, Christmas or something. I think I still have both carts. I wish I had the boxes. I have nothing other than the carts, but I had them, both the carts around here somewhere. Yeah, it's a... You know, I love Dimitri. Yeah, he's maybe not the... maybe not my favorite of the animal companions here. Well, come on, that's pretty... As terrible range it is, I like the animation. And he makes another face too when he actually munches something. Yeah, there's the there's the chewing. Quick look of satisfaction. Yeah, don't eat this guy. Oh yeah, totally. I think I did a little bit of that too, Reeves. I would trade in a game or two. That's funny. I haven't thought about that much. Yeah, I got a GBA really... Most of my... At least a good chunk of the time spent playing these games, I think extended for me, yeah, definitely into the... Getting a GBA and... probably playing it at the wrong, you know, aspect ratio. This is how you make the screen bigger. It's really cool.
Hey, Jonesy.
That's funny. Okay. Wow. Imagine the gems that were given, you know, for the 4-to-1 return rate there. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I didn't remember that specific promo. That's hilarious. Wow. It's interesting because I guess now they're, you know, they're doing more like, you know, sections they're trying to, I don't know, trying to push some like retro section at their stores or something. I guess it's, they're trying to get in on it, you know. But it's interesting because, yeah, they would be quick to move to next generations, and it would sometimes be, you know, difficult to get anything a generation or two old. Yeah, doing the math, exactly. What was I thinking? Yeah. I got to keep the gaming going, you know. I'm moving to the next level. Let's out with the 4 of the old, in with 1 of the new. Yeah, Palpa. Yeah, it was really easy to hit that since it was on the shoulder buttons. Go to the next cave and open all 4 eyes in a single stroke and bring back proof that you've done so. Do-do-do-do-do. Chomp? No? Okay. The next cave. This one, huh? Oh yeah, he can get him to dive. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Oh wait, what was it? What was his specific tip again? I want to get at the verbiage on that. I'm coming back. Silly me. Oh god. I didn't realize we were that close to death. Yeah, I don't know my buttons. Tell me, sir, what was... How did you word that? Go to the next cave and open all 4 eyes in a single stroke and bring back proof that you've done so. Open all 4 eyes in a single stroke. It might be about time to use one of those and get out of here if I can't, Oh, wait. Come on, give me a heart. Not a spider. All hearts, no spiders. Money. This is not exactly great ground for this. Grr. Link, cut some bushes. Or Dimitri, eat some bushes. There you go. I love that animation. Damn. Sorry for the blinking. Beep beep. Okay. Well, I don't want Link to die a needless death. Maybe I can get us to somewhere where we can get a little health. It's easy to warp back to this spot, so let me do that. Bloop, bloop. Heck yeah. Oh man. Where do we want to go? Didn't go here. Take me to North Horon, please. At least lots of places for me to dig. There we go. Bingo. Oh. Wonder how much those... Oh yeah, well... It wasn't quite as big as I thought it would be, but... Holy sh... Hey, come here. There it is. Now we can just warp back. Alright, we're in business. I want to do Castlevania again sometime, too. There's unfinished business there. We've, Grr. Beaten just that once, but yeah. And a couple of failed attempts since then, but... Yeah, Dracula needs to go. Yeah, just the original. I've got the, I've been playing the Famicom Disk System version, so... Yeah, that's been a lot of fun. Also allows you to save, which is pretty sweet. But, usually when I'm playing, I'm trying to go all the way through. But yeah, I've beaten it once. But yeah. Oh yeah, we were gonna go, I was gonna work on this. Make all 4 eyes light up at the same time. Kinda curious how we can, get that done with these statues here, because I'm not sure what I have that can do that. Dude. Can this one be pulled off the wall? No, it can't. Okay. So, I don't know what I have that, like, would, you know, shoot fire, or... I've got these seeds, but, I don't think I'm getting all 4 in one. Oh, maybe, hold on. How does this work? Make them all see? Or was it, yeah, what was... I should have just written it down. Something with having to move these together, having them all... We don't have any arrows or anything yet either. Which I'm thinking might be... Could that be part of it? I think I am beyond the point at which I played this game as a kid, which is pretty sweet. I've got some stuff to figure out. Well, I don't know that I saw anything by just... Let me see. Yeah, can I just use that charge-up attack? Let's see. This one can't get off the wall. That one doesn't move, huh? Nice. I'm gonna put them in a way that you would hit all. Do. Do something like this. Yay, bingo! There it is. Just use the sword. I was ready to go explore it a little bit more, but yeah. Turns out that's all it was. Oh, Link, we can jump. We have the ability. We got the Master's plaque. Okay. Alright.
Give me a hell yeah!
What is the Master's plaque? Oh, I missed a little bit in the chat here. Yeah, the, right, yeah, the first Castlevania, I don't think that there's a difference with the FDS, but, I think it's Castlevania 3 that you know, that comes to be. But yeah, with Zelda, yeah, and some, you know, Metroid, a few other games, it's so noticeable if you're used to the NES version, like most of us would be. To the point where not everybody loves that. Those extra it does look like it's making me think of Earthbound. Haven't just gone through that, honestly, but the card is, but yeah. It's but yeah, it's those extra channels on the disc system can sometimes be a little like buzzsaw-y, so to speak. Well, you know, they're a little full on. If you like synth, you know. I don't think it's bad, and sometimes there's some interesting effects, like in the first Zelda game. You know, like the boss sound, a couple other things are different. Yeah. Yeah, it's a... There's some interesting quirks. I've done the first Zelda on... Well, actually, not on the FDS, but played that elsewhere. But yeah, we did Zelda 2 on it, because, you know, I think... Oh, well, both games, I think, were originally, yeah, FDS in Japan, and then they did do a cart version of the first one that's out there. Famicom cart. I wish I had that one. I'd like to get that someday. But yeah, there's Castlevania 2. Okay, thank you, Palpuck. Yeah, thanks. I was getting the wires crossed. I want to play some more stuff on it. I'd love an excuse to play more. Thank you guys for hanging. Happy Sunday. Oh, I was supposed to bring back proof to that man. Let's go back to him. Silly me. Also, not the button I'm looking for. Took 2 seconds of one of the best overworld themes of all time. The Castlevania version for FDS has you do a name input and you can save 3 files on it, which is pretty sweet. those save points will go to the beginning of like the big sequences in the game. You know, so you don't start like on, or well, anybody's played it, like, you know how the game's kind of batched into a few levels, and so you would start at the beginning of whatever that part of the sequence you are. I think that's sometimes bound by like a boss or something, but yeah. With that being said, I think I'm pretty sure you can save. Yeah, there's a save you can do at at Castlevania's, at Dracula's room, or, you know, that very last stage. Oh, that's my master's plaque. You've passed my test. Very well then. I accept you as my pupil. Take these flippers. Yay, got the flippers. Yes, right. Well, I wanted it too, because after I beat him the first time, it took so long to beat Dracula the first time. But then when I beat him, I was like, put me in. I feel like I could do it again. Let's go. I don't want to do it right now because I'm tired, but yeah, I just had that feeling of, oh, you know, I had to play to that point for it to truly click, and then it's like, okay, yeah, well, it won't be necessarily easy to knock it out again, but I do take heart in knowing it's been done before, and I'm not going in. I also know that I could just cheese too, just toss a bunch of holy water at him, but that works. And we're gonna explore some. Man, so it's so funny, you know. There was the other person talking about this guy was stingy about his diving spots and stuff, and now he's just giving it all to us, you know. We earned the respect of getting that plaque, I guess. Use the flippers I gave you. Dimitri's like, I can help you swim though. Link, you don't need those flippers though, buddy. That's funny. Maybe he's like half expecting Link not to take them even, you know? And just be like, you know what? I got my buddy Dimitri here, okay? I'm gonna be okay without those. So Link immediately takes the flippers and starts, you know, putting them on. There's probably something here, right? I mean... At this point, we can just get in and do the dive, I believe, eh? Yeah. No equipment necessary. Just taking a dip. Dimitri looks a bit sad, too. He's a... Poor guy. He's watching Link just like, had the time of his life. Oh, how long can I stay under the water? Ooh. And he's all like, oh, man. Okay. I guess we'll get out of here. I think I could probably use one more break, and then we'll get another round in. I think we're getting close to being in a dungeon. We've got abilities now that we lacked before. I need to get in and talk to those fine folks. Oh, well, I bet there's a lot of diving and stuff for Link to do around here, like we heard. So, alright, let me just pop into a place and we'll save. Yeah, let's do that. I was just thinking about our trading quest. We got some info earlier. Where I get that break. Let me see what's up. Yeah, I could use one. Guy in the clock house wants a wooden bird to make a cuckoo clock. Guy in Sunken Falls curses Big Iran for not giving him his Voss. When I remember, I have this core memory of my cousin and I who, you know, we were like close friends, close gaming rivals. At some point we were watching something Ocarina of Time. And I don't know what this was. I think it might have been an official Nintendo, one of those like VHS tapes or something. But because I don't think it was like extended play or X-Play or, you know, like an actual show or something that came on and, you know, but I just can't remember. If I had to guess, it's one of those tapes. But I remember someone giving some tips about Ocarina of Time's trading game, and they got to something and they were mentioning a certain sword, and he said it so fast, the Bagoron sword, and I just remember that becoming I don't know, something that I couldn't resist saying around my cousin, the Bagoron sword. Because yeah, he really just plowed right through it. Hey, maybe that's the way you pronounce it. It is all one compound word, Big Goron. But yeah, man, what was it? Maybe it was a VHS that came out like after Nintendo Power would do those hype videos, and some of them would sometimes include like a tip or trick or code or something from a previous game. But good times. All right, guys, let's take a break. I clearly need one. Thanks for chilling, guys. This is a fun one. I still have that music. I got it. It's killing me. I've got the shop music. All right, it's gone. Let's get a break, guys. I'll hope to see you here in a few minutes. BRB. Yo, happy Sunday, guys. Good to see you. What's up? Oh! Welcome. We are working our way over to dungeon number 4, Sunken City. I gotta find where this dungeon is. We just got the ability to swim. Just got some flippers, so... yeah, it's kind of a game changer.
Nani?
See what we can do. Let's play the game. Doo-doo. All right. Man, I was thinking about Castlevania more during the break, and also walking past my guitar and seeing, thinking of how I had the cape on Friday, and I totally sent that guitar tumbling straight over, just all the way back. Boom! It was a nice. Again, I could use the Three Stooges sound effects, but the bang.
Dang.
Thankfully, that thing's already beat to hell, and I don't think there was any additional damage done to it. But it was hilariously out of tune when I picked it up, and I had played it earlier that day, and although it loses tune, I would expect it not to be, you know, I'd expect to have to tune it to want to play it again. But yeah, it was it was pretty far off. Yeah. I was finding some really strange tunings, you know, so tapping into like a Radiohead. And that's just, turns out you have to just flip your guitar upside down, let it hit the ground as hard as it can, you know. We can swim now. Yeah, it absolutely, Palpuck, yeah. Thank you, Ichigo, yeah. Glad you like it, man. All right, well, this is this is the general area where we want to be. We just got to find where this dungeon is. Haven't done much diving. I think that there are some places, this looks like a good candidate, where we can dive. Can we swim up? We can't swim up waterfalls, unlike our buddy. Okay. Come on, let me down, though. We can bring Dimitri over here, though, right? Link, I'm surprised you can't do that right now. Although I guess you could just jump here, right? Okay. Whoa. I've got you. Nar har har. Our fortunes have turned around here, I think. We've got a ferocious looking demon. I am Fire, Onyx's loyal henchman. Onyx has ordered me to stop you, so I've moved the pyramid stone high onto this cliff. Get it if you can. By the way, these falls flow from Sunken City. If you can't swim, you can't get down. You can't get down them. Garhar. Wow. Can't believe you just did that, sir. I just kind of came from that way. It's another Pokemon. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Wow, he left a piece of the Triforce for us. Man, I wouldn't have expected it from that guy, you know? Well, I don't think Link can get up the waterfalls, but we can get back to the spot easily. Where are we? Okay. Oh, just south. I could just warp up there, actually. Wow, okay. That's what that cave is. Now I see. Alright, we're really far away, like in terms of just walking. but we could warp at this point. Oh man, some comfort food gaming. Take me down to the Sunken City, where I play my horn and summon Dimitri. Your flute song fell flat. I guess we don't need it. We can just get in that water.
And I know, deep in my heart, deep in my soul, and deep in my loins, that one of these 25 women is going to be the one for me.
I need a gaming IV sometimes. Thirsty guy. Do your dive. Do. There's no way you'll get this. You got the pyramid jewel. I love that you hear that as if it's this, you know, totally impossible task, which you can't even get. You wouldn't have the flippers to get to him in the first place, so yeah, it's I think yeah, and I wonder what they did in Ages. If that guy is in there or a similar one. But, you know, it makes me think, of course, of the that one that curses you in A Link to the Past, and you get like double your magic. Your magic goes twice as far. You use half as much magic with each attack. I don't know, however you want to word it. But like, it's funny because he says it as this curse, and you know. Dude, that's so funny. You wouldn't be able to get to him. You can't have Dimitri in this part, I don't think, so you wouldn't, yeah, you know, you wouldn't be getting to him without the flippers in the first place, so you would have the ability to get up there by the time you could open that chest. Alright, we warp back. I like the animation for like the sleeping Link, or like, you know, knocked out. That one, of course, I guess you see it when he's after he spins around during the game over. Okay, so we're done with this spot here. Must be some others around. You know, it's really interesting too. I appreciate a lot of games for the Game Boy Color, and it definitely takes me back to a time that I find really exciting, because I was really stoked on the 64, and you know, Game Boy Color was my first Game Boy. My mom had got me a Game Gear when I was a kid, which was pretty sweet for a tiny kid. I enjoyed it. Okay, alright. We're cooking now. Mom, there's something I've really been meaning to talk about. Mom, could you sit down, please? Mom, this is serious. Thank you. Why were we a Nintendo family? Do you remember what brought you to the decision? I'm just curious. This is not a judgmental thing. I just want to know. I want to talk it out. We can't use our sword underwater? Come on, man. impossible. Platforming. Wow, look at this game. It's opinion of the viewer right here. Look at this. Come on. Is this a message from Capcom? They left this one in for, they love the guy, but I'm sure they were a bit bugged at Shigeru Miyamoto telling them to do 3 games. And then that was like too much. And he's like, alright guys, finally, 2 games. Alright, sure. A little Easter egg potentially left in for the devs who felt a bit overworked, underpaid, underappreciated. Wondered why Nintendo couldn't do this in-house. I don't want to go here. Climb the vines. We've been missing... There's been some good vines I've been missing along the way. Okay. Don't have the season of spring. Yeah, we're picking up some new stuff on the map, too. That's sweet. I know our next destination is, I know we gotta be in the Sunken Falls somewhere, I believe. What was the tip? Yeah. That's interesting, Ichigo, yeah. You know, and it's also funny because, like, based on when you... If people would only have so much money to spend, and only so much knowledge about these products at a certain point, especially if you're not, like, you know, actively seeking it out, and, you know, shelling out or whatever for magazines or... And, you know, when you buy in at a certain point could determine how long you were going to have that system. And, like, I remember, getting a Nintendo 64, and this isn't like a brag thing, but I remember at a certain point, like, I felt like I had already had mine for a little while before the, like, fantastic ones came out, and then I would just see, like, a lot more of those, and, you know, those looked cool. I always wanted the, like, atomic purple one. That I had a Game Boy Color for that, but I think that there was a 64 in the same color. Mountain north of Sunken City. Well, that's about where we are. Talk to me. No shields. No deflecting seeds allowed. It's like, hey, what did I tell you? I can smell a rat. Oh, now he's dizzy. Look at that. I surrender. In return, I offer my advice. Even if you have a key, you still need a keyhole. Foolish, brother. The keyhole is on the summit. Okay. Keyhole is on the summit. Foolish, brother. We don't have a key yet, so, even if you have a key, you still need a keyhole. How true that is. What good is a key without a keyhole, man?
What the hell's going on?
And then he said it's at the summit. Foolish brother. Foolish brother.
The Game Master.
Taking notes. These notes will help me someday. Oh, wow. You've got a few, huh, Metroid? Oh, wow. Toys R Us Gold. I'm sure I've seen shots of that. That's funny. Man, yeah, when I decided it was time to go get a 64, I went to a local retro store and I was just like, let's do it, you know, and I think that they had some fantastic ones, and I think I opted Or maybe they, you know, it was kind of a limited supply when I went in. I don't know if they had Fantastic. I know that they were more expensive there. And I decided to opt for the original, what is it, smoke gray? Is that, was that what, well, yeah, whatever that original black color was. You know, grayish color. Smoke gray sounds familiar. But then again, maybe that was one of the Fantastic, like, translucent ones. It was sort of a like, oh yeah, you got your system a little later, you know, but it's interesting because, you know, compared to some other systems, that generation went by pretty quickly for Nintendo. It was very exciting though, the 64 and Game Boy Color, and they did a lot of thematic crossover between the two games, and like you know, similar art styles. Characters between series that were on both systems would get you know, some love, like in this game, seeing elements of Ocarina and Majora's Mask. Yeah. Smoke Gray is one of the Fantastics, yeah. Alpuck had Raspberry, okay, yeah. Original one for Dustin, yeah. Yeah, some of the colors, I think, look a lot better than others. I'd want to see him in person. I feel like I've only... Yeah. I remember a few times, like, visiting someone and they had one. Most of my gaming was on, like, mine or probably my cousins, and yeah, we just had the OG model. Yeah. Yeah. Ride Metroid, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Powpuck, I remember that. I definitely remember that. That's funny. I wish I would have... That's one I would have really enjoyed back then, and I never got around to until a couple of years ago. I still like it. Yeah. Jungle Green, huh? Do-do-do-do-do. I do remember getting a Game Boy Advance really early. I don't know if I got a launch one, but kind of close to it. I remember saving up for it. And I think there was a level of trading some stuff in, too. Just brought up by Reeves earlier, yeah. I don't know if I did that, you know, a similar kind of promo, yeah. He was mentioning a 4-to-1 trade-in earlier to get like a single GBA game for, you know, 4 Game Boy Color. I think I did get the sort of see-through. My first one was, I believe, like a see-through kind of purplish GBA. And I don't know what happened. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, Metroid. Same here. I don't know what happened. That may have been the system that I took my wrath out on, sadly, and broke. It was either a Game Boy Color or a GBA. It's gone now, so I've tried to block the memory out, but in a moment of rage, slammed it on a bedpost and broke the screen. And you know, it's one of the, you know, you hear from a lot of people, you know, like if they, you know, in those moments right before a terrible event, you know, they really want to just pull back right then and wish that they could and wish that it weren't too late, you know. And I think I felt that on the way down, you know. But it was too late.
Oh my God.
Sad just thinking about it. I got a GBA SP. I got I had the solid black one, which looked pretty sleek. I have it here. It gets pretty it got pretty beat up over time, and I didn't always store it in the best of conditions. It was in a couple sometimes in assorted video game bin. bin. Keyholes at the summit. Maybe mine was like a light, like a light blue, actually, for GBA? Yeah, I can't remember, yeah. Maybe it was that sort of glacier. Now that I think about it. It did have the translucent thing going on. Hello, here's a key. Is this a place where we can call Moosh? I know I'm kind of getting away from the objective, but I see it, I think, but... I can't deal with these things here. Just on this screen, Moosh? Something else. Bombs don't clear these, I don't believe. May come to it from another way. Or a seasonal change or something. Speaking of seasonal changes, I bet at some point we've got to be able to get spring. Oh yeah, I remember that, Palpuck, yeah. Right. Yeah, that was the advantage, yeah, of course, like here, I guess, of getting the SP. Were there any other releases of the GBA that had the backlight here in North America? Like that the first GBA body, the wide body style? I still have my SP. I think its screen is probably is dimmer than I remember, but also I think is a little spent. I think it's a little extra darkened. Maybe not as powerful as even it once was. And my eyes are not as powerful as they once were. So, you know, it's presented a problem. Alright, let's, Famicom themed micro, interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see if I have the GBA head. Bing bada boom. Yeah. You can probably guess what game this is. Probably. Well, hey, there we go. Spoiler alert. One of two. That would be this color.
Oh!
Come on, what are you doing, man?
Oh!
Yeah. I don't know that I've ever had a held a micro. Come to think of it, don't think I've ever held a micro in my hand. Just the original and the GBA. Oh, you're not gonna be able to hear it and see it that well, so. Yeah.
Oh!
Alright. I don't play this that often, as much as I would like to, because I just don't see it as well, and yeah. I have another little portable that I got, so... Yeah, I love a little show and tell sometimes, Palpuck, yeah. I got rid of a lot of console stuff along the way, but quite a bit of the portable stuff I kept, especially the carts, you know. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I think somewhere along the way I might have even traded in a Game Boy Color for the GBA with, in my head, oh, well, the Game Boy Advance will play, you know, Game Boy Color games. What a fool. Yep, leaf green. Like I said, I would play it more, but I don't really like the size, and I bought this handheld last year that's man, it's been really helpful for, you know, just having a way to play something on the go that, you know, I don't know. I think I'm curious to what extent this screen is, you know, what all is at play here. Yes, sure, I'm a relatively much older person, I should say. I was a kid during the original Game Boy Advance run, but yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, to what extent is this screen dim versus, in my mind, it was a bright portal to a gaming dimension of pure fun. Bright light. Flying the stairs, walk around if you dare. I don't know, where are we falling here? Okay, that's a portal to Subrosia. Very nice. I think we're gonna need another season to aid us. There's still got to be some places to dive, but we were told that the dungeon is north of whoa. Subrosian police coming around. What is happening here? So bright. It was so bright, Metroid. Man, in my memories, that thing was about 3 times as bright as it's looking now. I don't know. I think I was really grateful after having the original GBA that didn't have the backlight, so... I wanted to get some sounds from that Metroid, because yeah, that gets stuck in my head all the time. Trade you this ore for it, thanks. We just got shaken down for some fool's ore. These guys just shook us down for our feather. Those two are hurrying home. I wonder if they found some other weird thing. Man.
Excuse me, princess.
Let's go bury some treasure. I turn it down just one teensy notch.
Excuse me.
Make sure no one sees us. If anyone does, run. Oh, another stealth mission? We are more than just our feather. Link's like, yeah, you know what? I didn't need it. Maybe they can put it to good use. I hope that they can. I think I've got the courage to do whatever it takes to get through this adventure without the usage of that that feather. We just got spotted, huh? Will anyone see us this time? We're okay. Let's go. Where are you two dorks going? Okay, come on. This is Corey and Trevor here, just... Oh, I'm about to get spotted. Don't come back. I was waiting for the peek back out. Oh god. This is still live. Damn it! Link, what are you doing? I got complacent. Oh, so you gotta move sooner than that, Link. Come on, buddy.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Can't see me if I hold my shield up. Alright, where do I go on this next one? I love their little red and blue tunics. Okay, here we go. Don't come on my way. You're gonna do some tricky stuff, aren't you? Which way would you want to walk on here? Okay. Shoot, you can't walk off. I always get scared and want to walk off, like, immediately. They don't let you go back to a previous area. What's here? Maybe something I could have dug up. Maybe something's coming. Going back to that area, huh? That's good. Come on. Let's go find more treasure. All right. Wow. So convenient that they dug my feather right here. Oh yeah, baby. You know, actually, Alpuck, I think that there may be even other Metal Gear on Game Boy Color. Yeah. This is not as to like a one-up someone, but to like out of excitement. But I don't know. Let me see. I feel like I was seeing something the other day. Metal Gear Solid 2000. Or at least in Japan, is Metal Gear Ghost Babel. There's a 2000 action-adventure stealth game developed and published by Konami for the Game Boy Color. Couple things for you here. Gameplay. Look at that. That is basically just what we did. Indistinguishable, in fact. Let's see. Big tip of the hat to Metal Gear Solid, I guess, right? What else? Let's see. I wanted to show the box art. Where's that? Give me the box art. Anybody have this game? I remember it, but I never played it. No. That's really, looks great. Just blown up really huge like that, doesn't it? I love the old, like, watercolor. It's pretty sweet. I had a wall scroll at one point in my life. Metal Gear Solid, yeah, it was an MGS2 wall scroll that I got at an anime convention. Really tied the room together.
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah. That's cool, yeah. I'm glad that you mentioned it. Have you played that one? I think it might have even been brought up before on here, yeah. There it is. Of all places. You got your feather back. Well, this has been I feel like at this point, if Link were any of the rest of us, he'd be like, this has been a total bust. I'm getting out of Subrosia right now. This sucks. Going home before I end up trading for something else. I haven't, you know, I've played so little of like a non-PlayStation Metal Gear that it has me thinking that, you know, I'd like to play that first one. I guess playing it on NES isn't ideal, eh? But it probably wouldn't be hard to. I think MSX, right? Wasn't that one of the other? I think that's the preferred way. I played a little bit of the one on NES. Never owned it as a kid. Yeah, I guess some stuff on, excuse me, PSP, huh? Was there, you know, I say that, but that's not a very good way to, that's not true and not a good way to put it, because I did, the first Metal Gear that I played, like, other than just, I think I did dabble with the NES one at one point before I, you know, just playing a couple minutes of it, but at a certain point I got the GameCube, Twin Snakes, you know, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, which is a great way to play those games. I'd still want to play the original PS1 at some point, but man, I would, I have the Twin Snakes discs still. I'd love to get that one going sometime. Beep, beep, beep. Looking for some sounds I got here. Having trouble finding something. As always.
But before you leave, I'd like you to step inside one more world. I suck at Smash. I play all of the Nintendo games.
Glad we got our feather back. We can jump into this hole. Yeah, a phone game. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid. Gosh, action game right here. Tactical, gosh. No, what would it be? A tactical gachapon. Not gasha. We've been over this. But cha. Doo-doo. Tactical espionage. Tactically deployed betting strategies. Betting addiction strategies. You got a gasha seed planted in a patch of soft soil. Look at this. I was seeing other portions of this tower. This is sweet. Hell yeah. We're about to get spring, I do believe. Look at this. This is our element we're walking into, our season. It's cool that there's this obelisk with the crest of that season on it and in that color. And it makes part of this. We're filling this map in. Yeah, so here's one entrance. Right. This is the structure that I guess sunk down into Subrosia. It's not unlike the plate collapse in Midgar, apparently. I don't know. I don't know what was going on in the northeast of their map before this happened, but in the intro you see that I think you're seeing Link, or you know, seeing this area, and then it like sinks down thanks to Onyx's evil doing. Really does look like the Super Famicom logo a little bit, eh? I don't have my SFC controller handy. I don't ever say SFC. I like to take back saying SFC. That didn't feel right. I can type that out, you know. But
This is Nintendo DS.
all right, Link, go. Amazing. We're gonna see what else is in here. Hooray! I am the spirit of spring. Rock hard buds bloom in spring. It is a season of discovery.
I'm gonna be able to come back up next time and kick your ass.
To think I can add to the power of the hero with the triangle symbol. I loan you the power of the spirit of spring. Man, she's really stoked that she can help us, you know? Man, to think the Rod of Seasons has been blessed with a spring dew. Reggie is really excited about this, isn't he?
My opportunity is coming.
Climb atop a stump to call forth spring. Please hurry to Den's aid. Okay. Well, that'll be easy enough. And now we've got ourselves a new, we've got a new season under our belt. A new season for, Link, the, keeper of the rod. I guess I didn't... Yeah, that's right. We had a, something down there. Yeah, what was underneath the plate? Palpuck. Underneath the, what was the Subrosian Northeast before this temple came crashing down? This, the Temple of Seasons. That hole goes to the temple. Thank you, sir. Who would want a dirty feather? Link's just hugging the wall. Spring has sprung. At least it will now that we have this rod. What is over here? Connects to the other side. Maybe with that ring that we have. Shoot. Which, by the way, what's up with that? I don't understand. We went to Vasu and got rings appraised. Do I have to add those rings to the box? From his shop? I don't think I sold them. I don't know. That's something we can warp back and figure out at some point, I guess. I always want to go down here. Oh yeah, I do want to exit. Okay, I guess I need to get out of here via this. Forgot what we were doing. Hop around. Don't know that there's much else for us to do in Subrosia right now. Peligroso. I smell ore chunks nearby. I know there's treasure around here somewhere, and I'm gonna find it. Are they looking for ore chunks, or the treasure on the other side of these trees? Either way, let's do a little digging. Hey, thank you guys for hanging. I don't know how much more I'll play. Got an early start. We've been at it for a bit, but I want to see if maybe I can get us into the next dungeon. But yeah, I'm gonna be back tomorrow doing this. Most likely this game. Maybe Castlevania. I don't know. We gotta think about it. I'm all set up still for Castlevania, so it'll be easy. This, I think, connects to parts of Subrosia we've been to before. Although we haven't been further left. Huh. Oh, we're gonna get something that uses those blocks. I think like a hook shot or something. Maybe even is the hook shot. I don't know. Let's pull up the instruction booklet. That's good stuff. Soda water. Refreshing. Got me saying with each sip. I wonder how we get to that treasure over there. These are the two thieves. What treasure do you guys have now, you jerks? Are we doing this same thing? I don't know if they have any new treasure to give us, but my guess is no. Honestly, a little surprised I'm doing this again, but shit. Leave me alone. Okay, and then stay away. Oh. Okay, that was close. I think just one more. Snake is good, man. He's gonna... Alright, let's see what we get this time. They just give us a bummer. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, some kind of like good ore. I actually didn't. I was trying to be sarcastic, but I guess it's one of the worth a few ore chunks. All right, I'm losing some energy. Let me see if I can get us out of Subrosia now, and we got a new season at our disposal. So I think that we came a long way. Gonna go through this little area to get to the other section of the map. What's south of this little guy here? Oh, okay. New stuff? I think we'll be back here for another season, but... oh yeah, that's like a... I don't think we can jump that, huh? Oh, I thought it was like a wider gap than that. Okay. We've got a pirate guy up here, right next to another portal. Oh, in a graveyard. Let's get a sword out, too. Thank you guys for hanging out. Happy Sunday. Well, it's been a fun one. I did watch the World Series game last night. That was a pretty crazy World Series. All in all, with a couple of games going extra innings, including going to a game 7, and yeah. Didn't hear fireworks all night. Just a little bit around the time of, and then a little bit every now and then for the next few hours, but not much. Yeah, crazy game. This might be like the I don't know that we're supposed to be doing this part yet. Oh, we make that guy appear by stealing some booty. Ship's bows in the desert? That means... Oh. It's like in Holodrum, maybe? Half the ship is here in Subrosia, half is in Holodrum. Totally, Dustin. Yeah, it was crazy. Oh, ship. I want to help you. Help me get to the portal, buddy. Yeah, you know, right, Dustin. It was. I think it's crazy too. Like there were several points at which, yeah, it looked like they were going to win the game and just needed to finish the Dodgers off. They just kind of Dodgers stuck in long enough to get it done. You know, stayed in there. It's crazy to see the momentum shift too, and how much of that you could feel in the just through the broadcast, like how much you could feel of that in the stadium. And it's a whole stadium full of people who went from like, this is so awesome, I paid a whole bunch of money to be here, but it's great, and I'm getting crunk, and I'm watching my team win, to like then watching them lose. I've been on the receiving end. We all have. If you've gone to a couple of sports games and seen a loss. That is. Sports games. Yeah, I guess I saw something was getting shared on like I think maybe like the baseball subreddit, but it was showing up on like a popular tab. And one of the like sportscasters saying something like this is going to sound like sour grapes, but you know, the better team did not win the World Series or something along those lines. Oh, hey. Pirate hideout. Arr, useless fools. Can't someone find me Bell? Aye, you. Don't be silly, lad. You ain't an experienced adventurer yet. If you haven't at least proven your adventuring skills by seeing the inside of some ruins, I've no use for you. Grumble, grumble as he walks away. He yells at another skeleton. Okay, controller. Controller is possessed by a ghost. Alright, we're good. With the captain in such a state, we'll never get the ship out. We really got to get a bell for this guy, huh? This music. That bloke we sent looking for the bell, I haven't come back. I told him he ought to search the ship. Okay, somewhere in the ship. Well, we saw that. We gotta improve our adventuring skills by going the inside of some ruins. I have been over there, just maybe on the wrong side of the ship. Looks like I'm gonna get maybe access to the roof where that portal is, though. Alright, that bloke's so forgetful. Now, how'd that go? 1, 2, 3, 4. What was it like? Something like that. 1, 2. What was it? Hold on. 1, 2, 1. Oh, he does do 2 on that one. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, I missed it that last time, but yeah. 1, 2. I don't... Yeah, okay, I know what I did that first time, but now it's just here. That should be it. Maybe we need to talk to you once immediately after it's done. He doesn't hit that last one, yeah. Okay. So just 3 over there. Is it you I talked to? Oh, maybe it's the other one. Silly me. And maybe we do this somewhere else, you know, and he's teaching us. Yeah. That's funny. Oh! I don't know. Well, it's funny, Dustin, because I was kind of thinking about, during the 9th ending, I was kind of thinking about both sides, or like, you know, if at that point, if the Jays won, it's like, man, you know, there was no doubt we were ever going to lose in front of these people, you know, I just got to thank this crowd. You know, And then I could see it on the other end. Whoever Dodger is MVP, you know. Or, you know, yeah, coming up and... Again, like, I never doubted we were going to get it done, you know. I'm so forgetful. Who wants to see me do this? How long do they plan on staying here? Alright, well. Oh, Link, what are you doing? Maybe I'll be finding some similar drawers somewhere. Here's that portal. I guess I'm used to life here now. Okay. Portal back to our world. Well, Holodrum. Not Link's world. World seems so vast. Here in Horon Village. Ah, the seasons have all run amok. Wonder if it's the same in the other lands. Back in Horon Village. Section we haven't been to, perhaps? I found you. You're Link? I saw the statue in Lina, and I had to meet you. In honor of our meeting, I can teach you the happiness secret that the fairies in Labrina's Fairies Woods taught me. What do you say? This is just since you're so cool, Link. If you tell this happiness secret to the fairies in Labrina, you'd even be happier. Got it? Yeah, she's, would you like to buy a flower? I'm not gonna go back to Labrina, but I'm really curious about this secret. Do 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 do. Bing bom 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 bom. I think if I do it, if I load up Ages and go to her and put this code in. Tell me one more time. Actually, I was trying to get a screenshot. Do 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 do. Sorry, 1 second. Do 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 do. I got it. I guess seeing scenery from all the seasons is kind of nice. It is. I like this little fountain here too. It's pretty sweet. Yep, alright, back to where the clockmaker is and stuff. Okay. Well, that's cool. And now I have a way to warp, kind of close to where we want to be, or at the very least, I don't think we're ready to deal with whatever is in the, those ruins at this point. I don't think we could jump to that. That's where we came from. Yep, now we have the bridge. Let me just double check that. This is not hard to get back to, so. Oh, back in Subrosia? Palpa? Oh, these little bastards. I'm not dealing with you. I'm back in Lina Village. Or whatever it's called. Wow, so we came not through that one. We came through this portal here. I don't know where that is. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, for a second I wanted to come back here just to... Yeah. I think we can't do whatever... think I can do what finish what's in the ship at this point. So yeah, we'll go back to that. These guys are in some dire straits here. This half a ship here, I guess half a ship somewhere else. Take a little portal. Yeah, potion would be helpful. That'd be nice to not rack up many more deaths. Nothing for us. Do 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 do. I wonder if a Link can get a potion at this point. We now have spring, so I guess there's exactly, Dustin. We got to move these. We got to move this rod of seasons. Custom essence delivery. We got to connect these two Zelda games. We gotta see the ultimate ending. Ganon. Now where's a witch when I need one? If only Mabel did something more helpful. No, that's slander for some folks. Show courage to gain passage. Something's not right on the mountain north of Sunken City. It's gonna go inside for a second. Talk to Faror. Oracle of Secrets. Well, didn't we use a passcode to start this game? This might be something. I'll have to look it up, yeah. Because we're already playing a linked game, yeah. There's several passwords, you know. Like for several different functions and NPCs. I got a bone to pick with Vasu here. And a microphone to eat, I guess, because I'm right up on this thing. What can I do? Appraise. No. List. Put them in the box, Vasu. How many can I hold? Okay, that's right. They're gonna take a respective spot on this that doesn't automatically populate, you know. You gotta scroll through pages, okay. Right. It's not gonna all crunch down to be right there for you. Toss ring. Throwing distance up. That's sweet. You know what? I've been wanting this one. The like one is hilarious. I think our current ring box doesn't hold a bunch. I don't know. That's it, huh? I want this Beast Drop Double Hearts one. Yeah, just one at a time right now, I guess. Need a bigger box. I think that's the thing you can get. Rings do nothing unless warned. He warned me. Let's apply. The Blue Joy ring. That should be helpful too. Little pyro link. I'm getting kind of tired. I might have to wrap it up soon. This is cool though. We have a new season at our at our disposal here. We can turn things to spring, which would let us use Deku flowers. It's interesting the areas of the map that open up when I think about it, you know. The game does a good job of marching you past a few things that, or you know, you'll come back with new powers, or you'll at least want to come back with, you know, your newfound powers. You know what? Yeah, let me go ahead. I think we didn't get into the dungeon, but let me. I want to wrap it up in the next 5 or 10. So let me. I kind of wanted to see what changes. Oh, you know what? There was something back towards Sunken City. Yeah. Well, thank you, Martin. Yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it anytime you guys can come through. It's always nice. And I don't usually stream on Sunday, so. Yeah. Do 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 do. Beep beep ba ba boo. Wow, that already grew. Do. A ring was inside. There's always a spot there if we want to plant something. Okay, let's yeah, I'm really interested in all the mechanics behind the gacha seeds. Red luck ring. Oh, half damage from spiked floors. Interesting. I really need a bigger ring box. Yeah. That's for sure. Doobie Scooby Doo, doobie doo. Doo doo ba dee 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 da. Alright, let's hit a Gale Seed real quick. Pop on over to Sunken City. I think that there was something over here that I was seeing, among other places, that spring would be... maybe get us to something we wanted. I can't remember. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. We also still need to do a little diving, too. Don't. Go back. Man, this has got me excited to play some more Game Boy Color stuff. And out of what I've played, I've really enjoyed, you know, most of that was when I was a kid. But there's a couple series I never was able to get around to, like Dragon Quest Monsters seems really fun. I want to try that sometime. I don't know if any of you guys have played that. I hear good things about, yeah, 1 and 2 for the Game Boy Color. You and your vase. Come back once I talk to Big Goron. Yeah, I hear some good things about it, Dustin, yeah. And it looks fun, and having just finished Dragon Quest 3 recently, yeah, I'm stoked on that. That's the queen from Ages, I think. Oracle of Ages. I believe. What changes? Oh, come on, man. I gotta get those out of my hand. Go back. Alright. No more Gale Seeds. Link, you're cut off. I don't think I'd played around much with it in winter, so that's interesting in and of itself. Something we need to do more of. And here's spring. Everything got so much brighter, huh? That's funny. Summer is a bit burnt looking. Autumn starts getting quite orange, you know. Summer's still bright, but yeah, the grass is all a little, it's had the sun for a few months now. Just here blowing bubbles. What I'd be doing if I couldn't swim. Oh, that's interesting, Palpuck. But yeah, I wonder if it's any good. You know, I've watched I watched Nick play the Final Fantasy Legends games, which seem pretty sweet. That's what they're called, right? I know it was a different series. They slapped the is it summer that we need to be in? Maybe to climb that? Did that already, I guess, but... I really like Mario Golf. Palpuck was encouraging me to play Mario Tennis as well for the Game Boy Color, which I guess does a similar thing with being the sports and RPG kind of thing. You know, I really enjoyed what they did for Mario Golf. Oh, okay, yeah, Mana series, that's right. Yeah, Final Fantasy Adventure, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Not Legends, yeah. Thanks for the correction. And happy Sunday, Nick. Saga, that's right. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm a little spent, so maybe I'll hang it up, and then now that I guess the big news is we've got the power of spring now, and I'm not sure if... Yeah, we don't have a key yet for this next temple. And we don't have a keyhole, which we know the keyhole is at the summit. The key, maybe to do with the pirates down in Subrosia. We'll have to see what's going on there. Yeah, let's do that. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, let me pause this so I'm not hearing the music for the next 10 minutes. Man, thank you guys for hanging. I think I'm gonna wrap it up in a little bit. Let's see who's around. I'll be back tomorrow too, so we'll be playing. I think this game maybe a chance we could do Castlevania. I got to think about it, but let me just see if anybody's streaming right now that we could jump into. You know what? I think maybe I'll just wrap us up tonight. I can do a few. I didn't have anything added since last week, but I've got a couple things we can go through real quick. Yeah, I'll do that, and we'll get a raid in tomorrow. Hold on one second. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna close this out. All right. Yeah. Oh wait. Well, let's see. What are they playing? Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hello, microphone. That's a nervous man. Me. Pokemon Unite. All right, cool. Yeah, let's check it out. We'll go to MK's. Let's do that. Sir Martin, thank you for hanging. Guys, I'm going to get us out of here. I've got a little collage for you. We'll spend just a couple minutes on that, and then we'll head on over to MK's. That'll be fun. Thank you guys for chilling. Happy Sunday. Yeah, thank you guys. I'll be back tomorrow and Wednesday I'm out on Friday, so I wanted to get an extra one in today. Thank you so much for hanging. This was really fun, guys. I appreciate it. All right. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your Sunday. I'll get us over in MK's in just a few minutes. Good night, guys. Adios.
Give me a hell yeah!
Poggers!
Excuse me.
Dang! What's up with all these books?
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
Well, let's see how we say that.
This is a pen. This is a pen.
Zelda returns to Game Boy Color.
Zelda の伝説、ムジュラの仮面。メモリー拡張パック付きも。
I'm pissed now.
That is a disgusting act.
The pounding.
No way!
At first, all the players just run after the ball together like a gaggle of, 6-year-olds the first time they're playing ball.
And with practice, they get better. Testing different moves. It discarded those that didn't work, built on those that did, and created all-stars.
What no human could ever hold in their head.
Wake up, Link.
I'm gonna stretch his ass like it's never been stretched before.
He's got a hot hand!
Only from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
Down with Zelda.
Wake up, Link.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?